What is up, everybody? Welcome back to All the Things. Hit subscribe, hit the bell. What do all you do? All the things you're supposed to do. Follow me on Instagram too, at the Beardiful, though. TheBeerdiful. I can spell it every now and then. Let's jump into a beer, y'all. I don't think I've ever done anything from New Belgium on this channel. It's been a long time, and it's possible that I have done something, but I don't think I ever have. But I'm really trying my best to do a lot of reviews on beers that people can just get anywhere. At their local Piggly Wiggly, at their Publix, at their gas station, whatever you buy beer. So you don't have to go to downtown Birmingham or trade, and I will do those beers, but I'm doing my best to do more local stuff that people around me that watch or may want to try and be afraid to try it or don't want to invest the money in it. So anyway, I bought like a 12-pack mix pack from New Belgium, and I'm going to do all the beers in there because I've never had any of them. So why not? But let's start with this one because it is hot. Heavy Melon. I think it's about 90 degrees with like 90% humidity or something. So why not do something light? Heavy. Oh, this says heavy though. Heavy Melon Watermelon Ale. 5% ABV. Best by date of November 2021. So whatever their time is on it. Got a watermelon on it. Let's go into the Hop City glass. And when winter rolls around, I'm going to set up like an actual shooting studio, kind of better thing. But right now, man, I just like sitting outside on the porch. This is where I enjoy most of my beers anyway. So we're pouring out this pink rosy color, actually. Kind of looks like a rosé wine, actually. Look at that. Pretty cloudy. Bright white head. And you can actually smell the watermelon coming off the top of this thing. So there you go. Not what I was expecting, really. You got about 2 fingers, actually. This bright white head sitting on this peachy, rosy looking body right here. Let's get a nose on it. So a little bit of watermelon. Very refreshing smelling. A little bit of cracker, a little bit of malt. Nothing crazy. Not a huge nose on it, for real. It's not super aromatic. But it kind of smells like a watermelon beer. Imagine that, right? All right, let's try this thing. My gut says this is going to be super clean, light-bodied, and refreshing because that's the way it smells. But we'll try it. So, it is definitely a beer, but it is very reminiscent of a watermelon Jolly Rancher. And I'm right, it's light-bodied, not watery. Not watery, hear me out. It's not sour at all, though. It finishes like a beer. But enjoyable. Is it the best watermelon beer I've ever had? No. But it's good. It's a tasty watermelon beverage. The watermelon taste is not too strong, right? So it's not coming across like a big fruited beer. It's kind of light on the palate. You breathe after you swallow and you breathe. You have this leftover watermelon flavor in your mouth. It's a little sweet on the front end. There's no earthy bitterness on the back of this at all. It's fine. To be in a mixed 12-pack for the price that it was, on a hot summer day, on a lawnmower, by the pool, by the lake, whatever you're doing, that's outside, that's warm. It's refreshing. I mean, it's got this hint of like Mexican sandía water. You know what that is? Like it's watermelon water that Hispanic culture drinks. Obviously, it's not watery like that, but that's kind of like that's what it reminds me of. Things that I've drank that I've enjoyed. Only it's a beer, and it kind of tastes like a beer on the back end. I don't know. That's probably the best. Now that's like the best correlation between like another drink you may have had. Is something like that. I don't know. If you had this beer, let me know what your thoughts are on the bottom. Here's the thing. I don't know if this was sitting on a shelf, would I buy a 6-pack of it? If I had a ton of other options, maybe not. But if I didn't have any crazy options, and it was this versus all your macro beers, I'd spend the extra $2 or $3 to buy a 6-pack of this because I know it's refreshing. I know it's going to quench my thirst, and it's going to be better than the other options. So, I guess New Belgium is kind of macro now too, though, right? I don't know. They're like that in between, that darling that nobody wants, but whatever. Thanks for watching. Till next time, y'all. Peace.